Carnegie Mellon University's voiceover machine, which included Mignon Wen, who did voice for Disney. She did the voice for Mullen. She was introduced to me by someone named Michael Mullen when they were at Mellon. Mullen um, characterizes their equipment. They're the linguistic savvy people who organize indexes. Well, I can hardly be expected to keep up with all that, but it was clear from the beginning when they said, we'll talk about it as we go along. And we're playing Mercy No Mercy between, like a ping pong game between Amnesty and Yoko Ono and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, this combination of things indicated that I was being exposed to the arguments of very powerful people. One of them, a Mr. Douglas, said to me, if you try to help black people, they will only turn on you. That's really shook up Nelson Harrison because he knew what was going on with me trying to help black people and then turned on me. He was mortified that he would be cast in such a mold by these Hilarion people. So what they had gone was this idea that you could understand them by talking about it as you go along. And this is the idea that the warfare mode of people involved in this unspeakable hootenanny tried to accomplish through the impingements on the persona, as they called it. So when you look at the situation through the eyes of me as the way that I was tortured, you get around to climate change reparations. Now, you could say I'm sympathetic and I'm not sympathetic, but one of the things I know is that these people had delighted in the idea of using America's idealism to destroy America. They hid everything from me and terrorized me, gave me a death sentence if I talked, and then laughed. Who are you going to tell, Jimmy? We all did it to you. So you have to understand the executive norm that's at work in the United States of America in a case like this. Now, you may have heard of a lateral pass in football. Yeah, lateral pass. It's when you throw it to somebody who's behind you. Well, this idea of seeking reparations from the fossil fuel industry, don't get me wrong. If it was actually seeking reparations from the fossil fuel industry, I would be in favor of it. It's a lateral pass to the linemen who were coming to smash American hopes and dreams, just as the fossil fuel industry came to smash American hopes and dreams. And the people who are seeking reparations are the very ones who were responsible for jeering attempts to stop the fossil fuel industry back in the days of Flame Over Africa in 1974 when they kidnapped and tortured me from Arctech and subjected me to neurologically insane acts. Okay, so now you have these people who say, oh, we wriggled our finger at you. We want reparations for the people who tortured you. They didn't torture you. We're all juvenile delinquents. And if you don't admit you're a juvenile delinquent, that makes you all the more a juvenile delinquent. Meanwhile, they're partying and gassing us and committing atrocities and playing these ping pong games.